Record-breaking anime of 2025, One Punch Man Season 3. One of the most hyped anime of 2025. This anime has broken many records. These all AI-generated records. AI can make mistake, double check it. Record number 1. Lowest rating in franchise history. That is episode number 6. Rating is 1.6. This is the lowest rated episode in the entire One Punch Man Season 3 history. Means this is the lowest rating episode in entire One Punch Man series. Compared to Season 1, Season 2 and Season 3, episode number 6 of Season 3 was the lowest rated episode. And the next record is lower than Dragon Ball Evolution. There was a live action adaptation of Dragon Ball anime series. The IMDb rating of it was 2.5. That is broken by One Punch Man Season 3, episode number 6. Rating is 1.6. The next record was worst rated anime of 2025. One Punch Man Season 3 is considered as the lowest rated anime of 2025. Beating all the anime in the year. And the next record is a record low audience score. Rotten Tomato only 6% score. And let's talk about the animation of this season 3. Fans given many titles for this season, like One Frame Man. This scene has more frame than One Punch Man season 3. Or like PowerPoint presentation. Fans gave it many titles. In my opinion, the animation is bare minimum. If there are more characters in one frame, and one character is talking, they are animating only that character lip syncs. And the other character are still like an image, no expression, nothing. And the camera angle moves from up and down, sideways, but the character is still and some lips are syncing. Only minimum animation required for that episodes or particular scenes. They didn't animate the background of the character, only focusing on the character. The minimum required animation is provided. Fans have criticized this season so much that the director temporarily deleted his social media accounts. Let's go on to the IMDb ratings. Episode number 1 rating is 3.8 out of 10. As I mentioned, this episode was not that good, only bare minimum animation, the camera angle is moving and there are some story discussion. And the next episode, episode number 2 rating is 3.6. In this episode, we got an iconic moment, that is Garou sliding. Fans have so much criticized this scene. They are calling this is animated using CapCut, this is animated using KineMaster, or I will redesign this animation and many more. The iconic title One Frame Man was given to this episode. And next episode, episode number 3 rating is 3.5. I think in this episode they made a mistake of gender changing King the Reaper from male to female. When I watched this episode, I didn't notice it. But when I saw through social media, I noticed it. And next episode, episode number 4 rating is 3.2. Not much animation in this episode also. Some character development and story. And next episode, episode number 5, rating is 3.7. This episode was actually good compared to the previous episodes. We saw the Monster King introduction, King Orochi, and a fight with him with Garou. This episode was actually good compared to the other episodes. And next episode, episode number 6, iconic episode, rating is 1.6. This episode is the lowest rated episode in One Punch Man franchise or series. In this episode, we saw an iconic scene of Zenos. And next episode, episode number 7, rating was 2.5. Not much seen in this episode. Let's move on to episode number 8. And rating is 6.3. This episode was actually good. There was a fight between Flashy and the ninjas from the ninja villages. Compared to other episode, this episode was actually good. And next episode, episode number 9, rating is 5.2. This episode was actually good. I liked it personally. In this episode, we saw Child Emperor in action. It was continuous like 2-3 episodes. It was actually good. I like the story of this episode. And next episode, episode number 10, rating is 2.4. In this episode, we saw an iconic fight between Zombie Man and the Dracula. I didn't read the manga of One Punch Man season 3, and I only watched the anime. Some fights are missing and some fights are rushed out and some censorship going on. In this episode, we saw an iconic scene of Zombie Man holding a lollipop. Everybody knows that he's not holding a lollipop in the manga, but they are censored it. And next episode, episode number 11, rating is 4.1. And this episode is continuous like previous episode. The story of Child Emperor rescuing the child. And the episode number 12, the last episode, rating is 5.1. This episode was actually good only for one reason. That is King scene in the last of the episode. We saw Saitama in action with the King Orochi. This episode was good compared to the other episode, but it is not great as the ending of One Punch Man season 1, the iconic fight. Let's talk about the story. The story is actually good. We can watch it. It is direct continuation of season 2 Monster Association arc, rescuing the child from season 2. There are some tips to watch One Punch Man season 3. Tip number 1 is to binge watch this from episode 1 to episode 12. Do not watch any anime in between. Just binge watch it. Because first 2 episodes feel like difficult to watch, but when you watch episode number 3, 4, 5, 6, you will get it. Your mind adjust it for the animation style. And tip number 2 is watch it in 1.3x, not in 1x. Because when you watch it in 1.3x, it's like an animation moving fastly, and the episode feels like short because in 1.3x. The overall season was good only for the last scene of King in last episode. It's not the animator's fault or either the director's fault. It was the fault of the production house not giving enough time for animators to animate. Not giving enough time for the animators to animate. Hopefully they give some time for One Punch Man season 3 part 2 that is releasing on 2027. Let us hope we get a good adaptation of One Punch Man in 2027.